What's the thing you wish the opposite gender would stop doing? My friends. I wish people would stop being surprised that my mother was the extremely abusive one and my father was the better parent. Too many times I get the surprised questionable look when say my mother was abusive and lost custody. Had someone who would not believe a mother would harm their children and that I'm brainwashed by my dad. Right, and my dad gave me those scars and the judge just decided to let him have us. Mothers can be evil too. Edit, thank you for the rewards and the responses, it warms my heart to know that people understand. In a similar boat, no matter what you say it's always the same response. But she's your mother. Doesn't mean she has a right to be a part of my life if she's a horrible person. It'd pay good money to never hear that phrase again. I always hate their your family bullshit in general. Just because you share slightly more genes doesn't mean you're obligated to any more than anything else. I love my grandfather and he is my mom's stepdad. I love my father. I chose those people because they were good to me when nobody else was. Keep good people in your life and remove the toxic ones. Whether they're blood or not.
Stop having weird reactions when I, a male, am on solo baby duty.
Even my wife has brought up the weird reactions she gets from other women when she mentions I've got the baby solo dolo. I was a single dad for a good few years until I met my, now, wife. I always brought my daughter into school or daycare bathed and hair done in a good ponytail or braids, etc. One of her daycare workers asked me once why her mom never picks her up. I told them her mother is a drug addict who lives in another state. I'm the only family my daughter has here. Oh, who does her hair in the mornings? I do. Stop yelling at me or trying to talk to me while I'm running. Why are you running? Why are you running? I'm a married, 48-year-old, male nurse and father of 5, please don't stroke me, grab my muscles, bum, etc. and make lewd ooh I like a man in a uniform or you can stick your thermometer anywhere you like big boy. Comments. Just let me do my ducking job. Imagine if a man did it to a female nurse. Edit, the reason I say imagine if a man did it to a woman, isn't because I think it doesn't happen to women, it's because I've seen it happen to female colleagues and when they report it, it gets sorted. Whereas when I've reported it, on numerous occasions, I've been laughed at, as if it wasn't as serious. On one occasion I even got told to grow a pair by my manager. Please stop taking offense to that part of my comment and stop private messaging me as if I'm the devil here. Paramedic here. I've had my crotch grabbed way too many times. Been hit on, kissed forcefully while trying to start in 4, etc. Shit gets old. And I'm not even that attractive compared to most of my engine company. I don't get it. Assuming I'm a child predator while in at the splash pad when I'm with my son. Girls ask me if I'm gay when I say I don't want to have sex right now. Like come on, sometimes I just want to chat. Why does not being horny all the time automatically mean I'm gay? Some people think, all guys only live to be horny at it, all. My wife and I are divorcing and she is genuinely surprised I haven't been trying to get laid at every second. Like yeah no mate I had eyes for you and you got me going all the time but I don't like hookups and she knew that so why she was so surprised blew my mind lol. It's almost like men are looking for that someone special to share their life with and not duck every person they meet. Like sure I get horny sometimes still but it doesn't make me want to have sex. Sex is intimate for me. It's something I only crave from the person I'm in love with. It's very nice to hear another man express this. Sometimes I feel like the only one. Edit, good luck in your divorce. I hope you come out the other side whole and find the right one, if that's what you want. Hey you look good, let me get your number. Me, I'm married, sorry. You a fat bitch anyway. I once had a dude tell me it's okay me too bro, excuse you? I had a guy who didn't speak much English try to hand me a note with his number on it and when I said oh, I have a boyfriend he said yes, I do and walked away. Not sure who was more confused. Had a man in his 40s come up to me to tell me I looked just like his ex-girlfriend and that she had pretty feet. Needless to say that we stared at each other in silence for a bit before I ran the duck away when he tried to ask me for my number. I randomly think about him sometimes, maybe I should have asked how much he would give me in exchange of feet pics, I could make good use of that money now ha ha ha. Women get paid less because they can make up the difference selling feet pics. I swear I'm joking. My mother does this one and it's infuriating. That's just how us women are. No, it's how you are. Stop Stop using the "I'm a woman, that's how women are" because you can't communicate like a duck an adult. Especially don't use it to justify another woman doing the same fucking thing. Hashtag X200B, edit, boys will be boys is just the male equivalent, and that has been replied to my comment ad nauseum at this point. I agree, it's just as shitty. Not asking guys out, women can ask men on dates too. Edit, you guys and gals had some lovely stories and I am so happy to have given you all a reason to tell them. Smile, I wish you all long and happy relationships. I asked my husband on our first date. We are almost 20 years married. Women, ask the guy out. Hashtag X200B, edit, wow. This blew up. Thanks for the awards. This is my first smile for those of you who got rejected and stopped, don't. You dodged a bullet, guys do find confident women attractive. Keep being yourselves. Confidence is attractive source, man. Not only as a male, but as a male nurse, stop touching me all the time. Women are always touching my arm, touching my back, etc. Boundaries, JFC. I've had to tell a few women to stop and they roll their eyes at me because I'm a guy. Duck off. Am I allowed to touch you whenever I want? Exactly. Edit, didn't expect more than like 3 people to see this, so I'll just jump in and add that female healthcare workers do have it 10 times worse and deal with shit from coworkers and, especially, patients much more frequently. But it does happen to everyone in this field. I was specifically referring to annoying but ultimately harmless platonic gestures in this post, but it should go without saying that arm touching is not the worst thing that happens to me at work. Sending unsolicited dick pics. I've heard if you send one back they stop. One of my friends told me they had a buddy that actually did this, except it was a pic of a dog's dick instead of theirs. I mean, it worked in shutting the guy up, but I still question why he decided on using a dog's dick to send back. Every time the other person is about to send an unsolicited dick pic, they'll have to stop and think, is it worth getting another dog penis sent to me? Power move. They will think about dog dick every time they're horny with a phone in their hands. If you do it enough times. Pavlov's dog dicks. TBH, this goes for both genders, but assuming that because I'm single that means I'm looking for someone or can't find someone to be with. Some of us just like to be single and don't mind it, not much to it beyond that. FR, it seems like most people around me literally have to be dating somebody. Like they break up and a week later they're with someone else. I've been chillin' solo for 4 years now and have never felt the need to be with someone. If I happen across someone and we get along great, sure, let's give it a whirl. So weird how people think it's impossible to be happy when you're single. I completely agree. I just got out of a 10-year marriage and I'm happy as hell now that I'm single. I'm in my 40s and have gone out of my way to make sure I don't have children, and I couldn't be happier. Explaining to people that I'm purposely child-free really pisses off certain people for some reason. It's as if me being happily single with no kids in my 40s somehow angers them. Stop trying to jab their dick in when the coochie isn't lubed up or when they don't take the time to foreplay at all. That is annoying. Yes, and some dudes don't get that, bruh, my clit's not made out of iron, stop tubing my shit so hard. Edit, I'm not fixing my spelling error to funny. Stop saying I'm babysitting my kids. I'm their father, I'm parenting them. You don't say that about their mom. Say they'll turn me straight. Maybe you have undiagnosed scoliosis they're offering to help with. Joke's on you, my scoliosis is very much diagnosed. Well, see. They're probably just trying to straighten your spine. Very thoughtful of them. If I hold a door for you, or offer to help you with something, don't assume I am sexist or that I think you are incapable. I do it for guys too. I was just raised to be polite.